Good morning, all people who have lost hope, which is all of you. You're listening to the radio station WOKE. We're on AM 666 broadcasting from the depths of hell. Don't blame us. We're just giving you what you want. In the news today, there was panic in the streets as people started jamming to that funky beat. Their feet were doing the jitterbug on the rug so fast. Lightning became greased. We're on the scene reporter has the current situation, but we're moving on. Who cares if you don't like it, right? The general population is ready, willing, and able to believe any old thing. So we're here to stick it, oops, I mean to give it to you. In undeveloped, misunderstood, found some old Kodachrome film and had it developed.
Hi, Bob.
The images of dinosaurs in the film prove that dinosaurs and humans lived on the planet at the same time. Other scientists point out how one of the dinos has a ladder and slide attached to it, proving otherwise. I say who cares?
Let me know if I can get you
Either
something.
way, all you have to do to get is go to Loch Ness. There is a monster living in those waters they can take photos of. If they don't get eaten like the
Voilà.
fools to try that. Traffic is jammed up downtown. If you go uptown, your time in town will go down.
See you soon.
Don't give in to giving up when you're downtown. Don't be bound to hang around. Don't be the pedestrian splashed with dirty water from the potholes. They yell and holler as you cry your ass off. Dumbass! You have their license plate number is on social media. Weather conditions call for dripping wet, cloudy, overcast, dreary, sloppy, yucky, miserable, spit, cuss. What was I talking about? Never mind. I got this. Yeah, you better stay indoors and drown your sorrows in a gallon of cheap vodka and greasy fries. You'll think the temperature
It might not look like it, but I'm busy.
It won't matter when you're on the happy juice. Tomorrow the weather will be exactly the opposite, but your attitude will be the same old crappy. Doom and gloom we all have come to enjoy. There's all the news that's in the news as we see it. You tired, beaten down, disjointed minds and fleshy brains. All the news that's worthy of my distortion and your contortion. Now for some music to grind down the last bit of self-awareness you
Okay, time to offload some of this stuff. You're making 2 dead drops, and the third is a face-to-face with the virus people. They seem pretty paranoid, so look out for trouble along the way, okay?
Life is over.
Uy, ¿cómo está?
Carry the weight, fight through the pain.
Idiota.
So hard it'll drive you insane. I wish
Wait.
but they still be. Even
All right,
more.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Don't sit there. Tears fall down the even one wind can move the sky. Even tired hearts
You motherfucker.
don't learn to fly. From the tip of the wind, the storm will rise. A hurricane you ain't no fool. You can't go wrong.
Gracias. Catch you later.
We built this dream, a dream of hope. Get over it, you wealthy dove. From battered hearts, a radiant beam. Every word ripple flows through the worn out wings. Words don't break me, they let me and every day. Our tears fall down and feet struggling with
Whoa!
even tired heart still fly. From the tip of the wing, a thorn will rise. A hurricane of hope to heal the cry.
All right, well, the buyer's got the product and you got the profits. Looks like a successful transaction to me.
Singing our song.
What's up, boss? Stay safe, boss.
So here's to the worn, the tired, the torn. Through every night, a new day is born. We'll build from the cracks, we'll soar again. Even broken wings will find the wind. Even worn wings can move the sky. Even tired hearts still learn to fly. From the tip of the wing, a storm will rise. A hurricane of hope to dry our eyes. Super cool, super strong. You ain't no fool, you can't go wrong. Fears in our eyes, fire in our veins. Butterflies wing, bring on the hurricane. Super cool, super true, me and you. This is the storm we're flying through.
The one and only. So what you looking for? Your eyes open. This is the storm we're flying through. How you doing?
This sucks bad. Working so sad. Shades that bind, worth the grind. The lash makes me lose my mind. God help me, I want to be free.
Nice set of wheels. Better than new.
What a beauty!
me. Sure. Power your soul. Listen to me, don't lose control. Bosses look at you, don't be stupid, take my advice.
We all good?
Don't need to
For real? You got it. Leave it to me.
Hold on tight, don't let go of the light. Let me school you. In the city where the shadows creep, dangers lurk and secrets keep. Don't be fooled by the bright city lights. Leave this place and you won't survive the night. So just haunt the streets behind your back. They whisper, stay inside, don't wanna lose you there. They'll tear you apart, devour your soul. Listen to me, don't listen to me. Don't need to say, oh, monsters look at you, don't be stupid, take my advice. Don't need to say, put aside, put aside.
our souls from all that's here. Oh, salvation, we persevere.
In case you were worried about selling these arms and them not getting used, we got a buyer airlifting this shipment right into a hot zone. You'll need big off-roaders to get to the pickup site, so get in the cab and get on the road.
Money is all the rage. Money grows right in their ledger page.
Still like your ass.
Next, it's going.
Have a stash. Silver or gold, the banks all crash. At least with the dollar, you can still wipe your ass. Storm blows and skies turn black. Race, there's no turning back. Yeah, you're resting low. We got fire inside. Hold on, keep the fire alive. Raise the torches, swing it around. We the people, yeah, we hold this ground. Hold tight, sis. Hold on, right around. To the other side. Here's him. Right back. They fade, no travel road. In truth's earthquake. It's coming. It's time to start. Flip the script. Let the people play it for it. Crisis is the only way. Chaos and turmoil. We seize the day. Let the rage. Let the storm release. Vengeance and wrath. Breathe. Time. It's a long time. I didn't want to bring the fight. We can't let it slide. Crazy's taking hold. It's out in our hands. Purge this madness across the land. Time rolls, the pendulum swings, right? For the change that freedom brings. They try to take it, but we don't hold on. Together we're not strong. The sun will rise, just wait and see. Struggle and pain comes victory.
Look at that.
It's up to me and you. It's up to me and
The true tragedy wasn't just Trump's election, it was how easily so many Americans were drawn to him. I'm still stunned at how a majority of voters were taken in by his empty promises and showmanship. I used to believe that most people held to good morals and common decency, but this experience has taught me otherwise. The divisions, violence, and hate that fill our society are the fallout of this change. I find myself now walking on eggshells, unable to speak openly about my beliefs or the news of the day without fearing backlash. I'm a Marxist and a socialist, and while the First Amendment should protect my youth, the climate around me feels anything but free. When our voices are silenced, when we are forced into living convictions, our First Amendment rights are barely worth the paper they're written on. It pains me to pull back from the friendly, gregarious person I once was, but caution has become necessary. I can no longer simply open up. Instead, small talk and quiet probing will become the norm when I meet someone new. I like being friendly. It makes me happier. But what's next for us if we're boxed in by fear and a culture of silence? We should stop pointing fingers and start assessing where we went wrong. Did we learn from them? Constant improvement should be recognition as breathing. Look at Trump, a lifelong showman who knows how to read a crowd. He speaks directly to people's frustrations and fears. Whether we agree with his tactics or not, there's a lesson here. We need bold action that would make people sit up and take notice. Yet real change requires real courage. The people are fed up. They feel like they're getting the shaft, and they're right. It's time for our nation to take bold actions to put the needs of the common people, the backbone of this nation first. But will they? Are they willing to give up power? To turn down corporate dollars? They take us stand for true democratic values? I am optimistic, knowing that half the people around me seem to value power over principle. Don't hold out much hope that people will do the right thing, but without this kind of moral leadership, our democracy is in jeopardy. The powerful may be willing to go to dangerous lengths without a counterbalance rooted in integrity.
trying to make ends meet. Look at white collar criminals out every street. Oh yeah. Ignorant, they lie and deceive. I won't be the target. I won't be naive. Oh, don't trust false people. Don't trust its ties. I see the corruption in the financial skies. Give me a bank of the USA, someone in no section. Something like that should get a fine reception. Oh yeah, oh, my life is in the day I died. Oh, the smile that I just felt on street now. They'll go, oh yeah, it won't rain. Don't just false people, don't trust its lies. I've seen the corruption and the financial strife. Give me a bank of the USA, someone in no reception. Something like that will get a reception.
Backlog, money, now,
I'm just a simple man, worked hard all my life, always been happy, working with no strife. Wall Street wolves, skinny eyes. Oh yeah, talk about stocks and bonds and dirty eyes. Somebody like me trying to make ends meet, but the white collar criminals on every street. They prey on ignorant, they lie and deceive.
The inside track is open and the excitement is addictive. Take your horse and cheer them on to victory.
Corruption in the financial shop. Give me a bank, say someone in the reception. Something like that will get a reception. Give me a bank of the USA, someone in the reception. Something like that will get a reception. Oh yeah. Worked all my life to the day I die. So I wanna trust that Wall Street guy. Oh yeah, Wall Street rules ain't got no shame. Oh, don't trust Wall Street wolves, don't trust its guys. I'll see the corruption in the financial shops. Yeah, give me a bank of the USA, someone with no reception. Something like that will be a fine reception. Oh yeah. What's all my life to the day I die? So I'm gonna trust that Wall Street guy. The Wall Street wolves ain't got no shame. Oh yeah.
Deeper in my pockets, girl, you just won't stop. Wings to air, wasting in the dirt on a tootsie pop.
We'll make it pop.
Oh,
Good finish.
Pop, Tootsie Pop, 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 damn it, drop. It dropped my Tootsie Pop into the dirt. Picked it up, brushed it off, not a chance I'd stop.
Real talk.
Hey, Jimmy, did you see
He looks good. Not that she didn't already.
Tootsie Pop, 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 but never stop. Even if it drops, we'll make it pop. Oh, no, no, no. Good finish.
Now she's pretty, but not in like a girly way. That is hot, if I do say so myself.
Ties with practice smiles, they sell us golden ages. Even though their back plan turns back Libertas pages. Promises like candy, well, cheap. The seeds of change, they must be sown before all hope is overthrown. Plant seeds of truth, turn on the lights. Let's reclaim our stolen rights. Spin the wheel, pick up faith. Another man takes their place. Red turns black, their heart is cold, no turning back. Dysfunctional, the system's built to fail. We the people, bought and sold, in our self-made hell. Screens ablaze with fear and rage, liars raging up on stage. Clickbait headlines, truth be damned. Attention is the only plan. Dividing lines drawn red in sand. A fractured home, our broken lands. Lost in the noise, a sea of doubt. Voices screaming, shouting out. Apathy's a deadly sin. Sets who will rise to break the spell, or are we doomed to this living hell? Dysfunctional, dysfunctional, that's the wrong bunch it's in. Dysfunctional, dysfunctional, bring the corporate tool. Here's the grinding cogs they turn, lessons taught but never learned. In this ring game, the deck is stacked. Mouth will holler, even another dollar. They walk around wringing hands so greedy, shifty eyes looking at the world with no pity. What the hell's wrong with them? Laughing and smiling when they're in pain, laughing like jokers on insane. Their mind has disappeared down the train. Later in the evening, still a scheming. Money, money, money. Greedy mind screaming. If you got big money, greed will be your pal. Take you kicking and screaming down to hell. What the hell's wrong with them? Laughing and smiling when they're in pain. Their mind has disappeared down the train. Down the train, down the train. Green mind is so in pain, treating the world with such disdain. Greedy mind, gone insane. Guys, meetings with shifty eyes, stay around drinking coffee, telling lies. They are the greedy. What the hell's wrong with their brain? Laughing and smiling when they're in pain. Joker gone insane. Their mind has disappeared down the drain. When they wake up, their mouth will holler. What can I do? Steal another dollar. They walk around wringing hands so greedy, shifty eyes looking at the world with no pity. What the hell's wrong with them? Laughing and smiling when they're in pain. Joker gone insane. Their mind evening, still it's scheming. Money, 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 greedy minds screaming. If you got big money, green will be your pal. Drag it, kick it, scream. The hell wrong with you? Laughing and smiling when they're in love. Money, 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 greedy minds screaming. If you got big money, greed will be back. Drag you kicking and screaming down the hill. What the hell's wrong with them? Laughing and smiling when they're understand why anyone would fuck with that. For everything he's done. Oh wait, I forgot that he said he didn't do it. You better keep his filthy hands off our social security. Oh, that can't work. It's a good thing. What is this fucking bizarro world? All the media should be happy. Trump's gonna go after you. Funny, he just now talked about the media calling him the enemy camp. Fuck you, Trump. I think he's on the phone to Putin and kiss Putin's ass in the morning. The dismantling of democracy. I hate that bastard with a burning passion. I just turned down the sound. I couldn't keep listening to his fucking tracking of America. He said America's going down the tubes. Fuck you, Trump. It never was going down any motherfucking tubes. Trump is nothing but a lying bastard who would sell his mother down the river for a nickel. Like I say, you will regret voting for that turd. Don't forget about Don Jr., the pussy, calling himself a prince. He wasn't a king, Trump. All that blood of the warriors of the past built for nothing. Fellow American, for tomorrow. But hey, I must be wrong if the majority of Americans want an answer for a president. The whole they
tracks us. Understand why anyone would vote for that bastard for everything he's done. Oh wait, for that they say do it. You better do it. Security and all they can't work. Trump is old too, very old. It's a good thing. A Republican that wanted to play an old man. Because Trump's gonna go after you. Funny, he just now talked about the media calling him the enemy camp. Fuck you, Trump. I bet he's on the phone to Putin to kiss Putin's ass in the morning. The dismantling of democracy. I hate that bastard with a burning passion. I just turned down the sound. I couldn't take listening to his fucking trashing of America. He says America is going down the tubes. Fuck you, Trump. It never was going down any motherfucking tubes. Trump is nothing but a lying bastard who would sell his mother down the river for a nickel. Like I said, you will regret voting for that turd. Don't forget about Xenoyer, the pussy, calling himself a priest. He wants to be king. All that blood of the lawyers of the past built for nothing. I'm disappointed in my fellow Americans. It hasn't any hope for tomorrow. But hey, I must be wrong if the majority of Americans want an attack for a president. The world laughs at us and tracks us. Must be wrong.
Trump is not a human being. He isn't a human being. His head is still there, except for that dollar sign that floats around in there. His kids are the same way, playing up and every day in their human hearty way. They try to act like they are doing a favor, but their back plans like a slaver. Anytime a word is said, there is that dollar sign in his head. He says anything it is for the fact that it reaches him before you are mad as heck. I hate that guy with a passion. I hate him for making me feel hate for his social crashing. Every day is something new. Another offense from the Sioux crew. What does he do? Sit up all night thinking of new ways to start a fight. New ways to screw the world seems like they call to throw civility in a hole. Usually I don't want anyone to die. I want bad people to change so I don't cry. I doubt that will be possible with Trump. His morality has long been in the dump. In fact, if I were king of the world, I would have his head on a platter. Decency and honor matter. But we are in the 21st century, and I like the primitive age. I'll have to rely on a corrupted legal system, hoping justice don't remain. Trump is not a human being. He's a human being. His head is filled with air, except for that dollar sign that floats around in there. His kids are the same way. Money rubbing every day, and they're human all your way. They try to act like they're doing a favor, but their back plan is like a slaver. Anytime a word is said, there is a dollar sign in his head. He says anything is for an effect that it reaches him, but for you a mad as heck. I hate that guy with a passion. I hate him for making me feel hate for his social crashing. Every day it is something new. Another event of it for the social crashing.
She's on the corner, flashing her little tits. Yeah, crazy in her eyes, she's giving me the fits. I'm young and reckless, drawn to the fire, slutty and wild, she's my one desire. Let's go, wild and free, yeah, she got me. Backseat love in the old taxi cab. Heart in the dark, catch up, deep fast. Everywhere I stopped, she was always there. She's here. Oh, wild little flame burning through my hair. Oh, terrible in trouble from the start. A fire burning hot, wild in my heart. Hitchhike to Florida, hunger and sin. Baby, I'll never forget you, my hearty Geraldine. Oh, yeah, wild and free. Come on, capture me.
No, quit.
Man. But I was like a citizen. At the Navy gate, she showed evil her side. Pulled a knife on a guard, almost lost her that night. Trouble from the start. A fire burning hot, wild in my heart. Truck stops, Florida, hunger and sin. Baby, I'll never forget you, my sweet Geraldine. She said, I'm Betty Davis, forgotten child. Showed me a ticket, swore it was worth a pile. $1 million dream, but crazy turned quiet, then she slipped away. Come out, didn't wanna stay. Oh, devil in trouble from the start. Let's go. A fire burning hot, wild in my heart. Crazy times in Florida, hunger and sin. Oh, yeah, I'll never forget you, my crazy Geraldine. Now I think of her, smiling through the pain. The fire burned hot, even in pouring rain. So wild, fast and fierce, lives filled with sin. a cherished memory, my wild Cherylin. You crazy girl, you. I'm old, getting older by the day. On the first of the month I get my pay. It's the payment for a lifetime of work. Now a rich guy wants to take it away, the jerk. I used to be important to the company plan. Now I'm nothing, just another man. The manager looked at me and gave a shout. That worker's warm, so kicked them out. Kicked out, forgotten, life can get rotten. Kicked to the street, no shoes on my feet. Kicked in the teeth by people I thought I knew. I never thought it would be me that gets the scoop. 5 in the morning, I woke up, put on my clothes, grabbed my coffee cup. Faithful and loyal, company man. But just because I got old, I got the can. I didn't know better, they fooled me good. They used tricks on me, not understood. Now it's all over, my time is done. Now the old man struggles, it's no fun. What up, homie? Kicked out, forgotten, life can get rotten. Kicked to the streets, no shoes on my feet. Kicked in the teeth by people I thought I knew. I never thought it would be me that gets the scoop. Our people lived like that in our nation's early years. No security, always living in fear. Strikes in the past was our parents' call. Their old efforts didn't work after all. Police and National Guard sent into the fights between the companies and labor rights. Worker heads got bashed, workers got killed. Then labor's rights, a lot of blood was spilled. Kicked out, forgotten, God can't get rotten. Kicked on the street, no shoes on my feet. Kicked in the teeth by people who thought I knew. I never thought it would be me that gets the scoop. That was then, and now it's now. We have forgot, we don't know how. Fight for our rights, even if we must suffer. We must relearn, or life will get tougher. There is a lot of things we don't like. Remedy the situation, it's a national strike. The economy doesn't have to be disabled. If the money's rough
to the radio station WOKE on AM 666. Broadcasting from the depths of hell. Don't blame us. We're just giving you what you want.
A new sheriff imposed a tariff, and now it's time to pay. Open your eyes and your wallet too. It's a brand new day. Filled with money flying away with percents. We slap them and they slap us. Looking over the border in a worthless fuss. We'll bring you more depression as it mounts. Just rest assured, your voice still counts.
The scene reporter has news about the current situation. What's happening over there? Misunderstood. Are you there? Do you hear me? It looks like we lost our signal to misunderstood. Understand? We're moving right along. We have to know the note. We can know it in. Play notes. Give us a note on a floor with a ghost. Do you get what I'm telling you? If you do it on a in scientific news, a scientist was sciencing around when a scientific thing happened in the lab. He looked at it in a scientific way. The scientific news used the scientificness of the scientific thing that caused the scientist's eyes to roll out of their sockets. They started looking around for their eyes they didn't have and stepped on them. It looks like the eyes have it, or they have the eyes stuck to the bottom of their scientist shoes. Half the people looking straight at them believe their eyes. The other half was left wondering whose half the eyes belonged to. They just eyes or something. Looking toward just like everything else. Traffic is jammed at the 5-point traffic circle. The cars aren't moving and the drivers are yelling. Bumper to bumper, toe to toe. Open bumpers and the rest. Avoid the 5-point traffic circle unless you want to circle jerk. And never forget, don't be the pedestrian splash with dirty water from the potholes. I'll laugh at you and you yell and holler and you cry your ass off. Dumbass, you have their license plate number. Put it on social media. Weather conditions are funny with afternoon beat. Isn't this supposed to be a weather report? Where's that damn green screen? Yeah, you better stay in. You like me? Distortion and your contortion. See us while we fight decisions without flavor.
Chase the map.
Other life takes a soaking. Encounters in government security promised is broken. We love them and won't let them suffer. We are Americans, we are very much tougher. That's right. We won't let them breathe. It's ours. Labor is the government cause nations ours. We can shut it down. Refuse to work. You're buying or selling, that'll teach those chicks. Winter's rain. The whole economy can get through. Trillions of dollars in profit lost because money covers shortages at any cost.
wail and moan, which is gone, they sing a different tone. They love their money. To them, it's like sweet honey. Lost in the storm, holding together to keep each other warm. So heartstrings shivering in pain from the storm of cold winter's rain. When rich years took Social Security money, all the people across the land didn't make it funny. When there's still burning nothing, the economy with the national strike. So now it's our turn to return your love. We don't let anyone truly the labor has no worth, they have no action. The body's labor's minds in action. So we're gonna refuse to take part in an economy rigged from start. But we'll get there just to do. The economy can get through. The trillions of dollars in profit. Because money is so rich is that the greatest whale in the world. Just got to sing a different song. They love their money. To them it's like sweet honey. Holding together to keep each other warm. Our cold streets shivering in pain from the storm of cold winter's rain. When rich years with Social Security money, all the people across the land didn't make it money. When everything shut down the economy with the national strike. We love you. We love you, Grandma. Some thinks they're the best. No other person better than us. It's boundary following evil, suffering since looking for a fever. To be left to themselves they spy. It's a road to destruction. We'll tear you apart, bring you nothing. Is the answer, that's what I say. Letting kindness and acceptance every single day. No compensate, it's the key that sets us free. When we lift each other up, we become who we want to be. So let's break a cycle and I'll take away. Nice blind people in evil, sucker and shot, fucking for of evil. They love to hate, take comfort in life. When it's all over, it's themselves they despise. It's a road to destruction. It's nothing but shame. It's the answer. So let's break the cycle.
Wasted days and wasted nights. Trump could have done something more. But when he's awake, it's only hate that he wrote. People watched him laughing as he fired folks on TV. They loved him once, thought he could leave the country free. They shouted back up, and hatred began to rise. Tears filled the streets. What a sad sight for our eyes. Divided by spite, a seed of hate was sown. Grew into weeds deep in a tempest we've known. Let's all take a moment, take a deep breath. We've got real worries, problems to address, but we can solve them together, not let hate tear us apart. At the end of the day, it starts with the heart. We all want the same security for our kin, bountiful lives with love and laughter to win. It's bread and butter, sister and brother. That's the truth we need. All the rest is clutter. Drop the distractions, rise to the action. Bread and butter need real satisfaction. Trump could have helped us all. Instead he helped himself. Used us like pawns and put his pride on the shelf. Now it's time to end. It's time to come together. Time to sail away from stormy weather. The future's bright, with promise for every soul. Shoulder to shoulder, all standing tall and bold. Together in harmony, with respect to guide our way. We live our lives freely, no need to taunt or sway. We are America, the land of the free. Respecting the freedom of others, that's how it must be.
The story of how the world's richest person, the owner of Tesla and X, bought the global town square, then corrupted it before using his immense wealth to help elect a convicted felon. April 14, 2022. Elon Musk makes an unsolicited offer to buy Twitter for $44 billion. He claims the site has become politically skewed and says, for Twitter to deserve public trust, it must be politically neutral. October 27th, the deal goes through. The next evening, a far-right conspiracy theorist breaks into the San Francisco home of Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, intending to kidnap her. Pelosi is away, but the man attacks her husband Paul, hitting him repeatedly on the head with a hammer. Paul Pelosi escapes with his life, but requires surgery for a fractured skull. While most people take the chance to decry political violence, the new owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, posts a tweet sharing an entirely false claim that Paul Pelosi was in fact injured in a drunken fight with a male prostitute with whom he was involved. Musk includes a link to a false claim on a website that has a history of publishing conspiracy theories, including a story asserting that Hillary Clinton is dead and has been replaced by a body double. Musk's post is retweeted 24,000 times before he deletes it. November 18th, Musk's Twitter starts to unlock previously banned accounts. Misogynist far-right influencer Andrew Tate was permanently banned from Twitter in 2017 after urging women to, quote, bear some responsibility for rape. Now he's back. Tate posts, I've decided to fly to the failed state of California, walk into Twitter HQ, and tell Elon Musk he's a legend. On my way. 2 months later, Tate will be arrested in Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime. December 8th, 3 members of Twitter's Trust and Safety Council resigned. In their resignation letter, they cite research that found slurs against Black Americans and gay men jumped 195% and 58% respectively since Musk's takeover. 3 days later, the remaining members of Twitter's Trust and Safety Council are dismissed. Musk then tweets that, quote, my pronouns are prosecute Fauci. a reference to a conspiracy theory that the COVID crisis was exacerbated by America's top infectious disease doctor. December 16th, having claimed he's a free speech absolutist, Musk bans @ElonJet, a Twitter account that tracks the movements of his private jet using publicly available data. Musk also bans the accounts of a number of journalists who have written about @ElonJet. February 12, 2023. Ahead of the Super Bowl, both Musk and President Joe Biden tweet their support for the Philadelphia Eagles. Biden's tweet is seen 29 million times, Musk's just 9 million times. Incensed, Musk leaves the game early and calls an impromptu meeting of Twitter engineers at 2:36 a.m. Their job? To change the Twitter algorithm to artificially inflate the reach of Musk's tweets by a factor of 1,000, making him the preeminent presence on the site. July 23rd, Musk announces Twitter is now called X. August 25th, Donald Trump, once banned, returns to the platform by posting a picture of his mugshot from Fulton County Jail with the words, "Election interference, never surrender." Musk reposts the shot. 4 days later, X reverses Twitter's long-standing ban on paid political advertising. November 15th, in a post promoting the racist conspiracy theory that Jewish people are importing immigrants to America to fix elections for Democrats, one ex-user writes, Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. Musk replies saying, "You have said the actual truth." In response, several advertisers, including Disney, Warner Brothers, and Comcast, paused their advertising on X. Musk then tells advertisers concerned by hate speech on the platform,
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Is that fair?
Over subsequent months, Musk will become obsessed with the false claim that Democrats are allowing immigrants into America to create more Democratic voters, in effect, stealing the coming election, sharing the claim numerous times with his followers and pushing it to tens of millions more who choose not to follow him. A year later, it will be revealed that Musk, a South African immigrant, worked illegally in the U.S. in the 1990s. November 25th, on X, Musk boosts the Pizzagate conspiracy theory, a long-debunked claim alleging high-profile Democrats ran a pedophile abuse ring from a Washington pizza restaurant. March 25th, 2024. Musk loses a lawsuit against the Center for Countering Digital Hate. He'd sued them after they flagged a rise in hate speech after Musk bought Twitter. In his ruling, a U.S. district judge calls Musk's case vapid and says this case is about punishing the defendants for their speech. May 2024, Musk creates a political action committee which he calls America PAC. Its objective is to mobilize 1 million Republican voters in swing states in an effort to hand the election to Trump. Musk commits to putting tens of millions of dollars of his own money into the Get Out the Vote push and clears his calendar every Friday morning for 30 to 60 minutes to meet with the team he's assembled to run the effort. July 14th. Musk calls Trump on behalf of J.D. Vance, urging Trump to select Vance as his running mate. Vance says abortion is murder and insults women who haven't become mothers.
A bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made.
Musk's phone call is part of a broad effort by Silicon Valley billionaires to ensure Vance is selected. The next day, Vance is unveiled as Trump's vice presidential candidate. September 6th, Trump says that if he wins, he will appoint Musk to head up a government efficiency commission.
And Elon, because he's not very busy, has agreed to head that task force.
The idea came from Musk, whose companies are currently facing at least 20 federal investigations. If he gets the role, it would give the world's richest man the power to regulate the regulators who hold sway over his companies. Last year alone, his companies were promised $3 billion across nearly 100 different contracts with 17 federal agencies. September 9th, Musk spread the conspiracy theory that immigrants in Ohio are eating people's pets. The following day, Trump repeats the slur during the presidential debate with Kamala Harris.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
The false claim leads to multiple bomb threats against the Springfield immigrant community. September 15th and 16th. Over a single weekend, Musk amplifies a conspiracy theory that ABC leaked sample debate questions to the Harris campaign, falsely claims that the Dems want to take your kids, further fuels racist lies about immigrants eating pets, shares with his nearly 200 million followers on X that Trump must win to, quote, preserve freedom and meritocracy in America, and insinuates that it is suspicious that no one is even trying to assassinate Biden and Kamala, adding a thinking face emoji. The U.S. Secret Service confirms that it is aware of the post. The White House issues a statement saying violence should only be condemned, never encouraged or joked about. This rhetoric is irresponsible. October 4th, Musk posts, unless Trump wins and we get rid of the mountain of smothering regulations that have nothing to do with safety, humanity will never reach Mars. This is existential. Musk is the owner of SpaceX and stands to make billions from U.S. government space contracts. October 5th, the user handle @America is taken from an X user and given by Musk to his America. That evening, he joined the former president on stage in Pennsylvania, jumping about wild.
Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
By now, he's moved with his senior team to a war room in a hotel in Pennsylvania to focus full-time on the Trump campaign. He speaks to Trump multiple times a week, is doing a series of pro-Trump town halls across the state, and has recruited lieutenants from his companies to join. October 15th, legal filings from Musk's Political Action Committee show he has personally donated at least $75 million to the effort to re-elect Trump. October 18th, it's revealed that another Musk-funded group called Future Coalition PAC is targeting Muslim voters in Michigan and Jewish voters in Pennsylvania with diametrically opposed political advertisements about Kamala Harris. In areas with large Muslim populations, the group is painting Harris as a close friend of Israel and is suggesting that she's beholden to the beliefs of her Jewish husband. But in areas with large Jewish populations, the ads say Harris panders to Palestine. Simultaneously, Musk is offering $100 to any Pennsylvania voter who signs this online petition as part of an effort to build a list of likely Trump voters. He also starts giving away $1 million a day to a randomly chosen voter who signed the petition. October 19th, it's revealed that the Building America's Future PAC, another Musk-funded campaign group, is impersonating the Harris campaign by setting up a fake website containing fake policy positions, then sending out text messages driving voters to the fake site. October 24th, it's revealed that Musk gave his America PAC a further $44 million in the first 16 days of October. October 25th, the Wall Street Journal reports that Musk has been in regular contact with Russian President Vladimir Putin since 2022. October 27th, Musk speaks at the now infamous Trump rally at Madison Square Garden, a gathering characterized by racism, misogyny, and threats of violence. Musk has posted more than 3,000 times on X in the last month, including dozens of unfounded claims about the election which have been viewed hundreds of millions of times. Apart from Trump himself, Musk is now the single biggest spreader of election disinformation. November 5th, Trump wins the presidential election. Elon Musk, a far-right conspiracy theorist, has succeeded in using his immense wealth to help swing the election in favor of a convicted felon.
time has come for a new one that doesn't seek to replicate the errors of the past, but instead builds toward a future where power is shared. Resources are abundant, and the well-being of the collective guides all decisions. This manifesto outlines a path forward, one that may seem idealistic to some. Yet history reminds us that transformative change often begins with bold visions. Just as the founding documents of the United States of America were once considered radical and impractical, so too might these ideas seem far-fetched today. But we believe in the potential of humanity to evolve, to transcend limitations, and to build a society that reflects our highest ideals. This manifesto is a testament to that belief, rooted in the recognition of human potential and guided by the tools and technologies now at our disposal. In this new world, no one person holds too much power. No single leader rises above the rest. Instead, we elevate the collective voice, distribute authority, and build systems that serve the needs of everyone, without fear of exploitation. Greed or tyranny. This is not about any one individual. It is about together. We can create a future where freedom, equality, and abundance are not just ideals, reality, or forms of the current system. Today's political and economic systems are deeply flawed. By its very nature, thrives on scarcity, competition, and the concentration of wealth and power in the hands of the few. It encourages greed, exploitation, and inequality. The rich grow richer, and the poor remain trapped in cycles of poverty and disenfranchisement. Partisanship further exacerbates these problems. As political leaders focus more on defeating their opponents than on addressing the real issues that affect the lives of everyday people. Decisions are made based on ideology and the interests of powerful donors, not on the needs of the common people. The system is designed to serve a select few while leaving the majority struggling to be heard. In this manifesto, we recognize the failings of capitalism, partisanship, and centralized governance. We see that these systems no longer serve the interests of humanity as a whole and must be dismantled. Not through violent revolution, but through a peaceful, organic transition to a society that prioritizes the collective good, a framework for non-partisanship and true representation. One of the first steps in this transition is to dismantle the partisan structures that dominate modern governance. The concept of a non-partisan Speaker of the House and committee chairs represents a radical shift away from the existing political framework, where party loyalty often takes precedence over serving the people. Non-partisan leadership in governance, in the proposed system. Leadership is no longer tied to political affiliation. The Speaker of the House and committee chairs are chosen based on their ability to lead and serve the collective, not based on party agendas. This non-partisan approach ensures that issues are addressed based on their merit, not their political expediency. It removes the artificial divisions that have long paralyzed our political process and creates space for genuine collaboration and problem solving. Serving the people, not political interests, by breaking down the partisan walls. We create a governance system where the concerns of the people take precedence over political posturing. This framework empowers elected officials to act in the best interests of their constituents, not their party. It is a step toward creating a truly democratic society where decisions are made based on what benefits the collective, not the select few who hold power. Co-determination, empowering workers in a transitioning economy. Another key element of this vision is co-determination, which gives workers a direct say in the governance of their workplaces. by allowing workers to participate in decision-making processes. We dismantle the traditional capitalist model where corporate executives hold all the power and workers are left voiceless. Worker empowerment and corporate accountability in a codetermined system. Workers have representation on corporate boards and a voice in shaping the direction of the company. This reduces the power of corporate elites and ensures that decisions are made with the well-being of the workers in mind. It shifts the balance of power away from profit-driven exploitation and toward a more equitable distribution of resources and responsibility. The Mondragon example, the success of the Mondragon Corporation in Spain demonstrates the viability of worker cooperatives on a large scale. This thriving network of worker-owned businesses has proven that a more equitable and democratic model of economic organization is not only possible, but also successful. It has cooperative principles and create a more just and sustainable workplace for its worker owners. By learning from Mondragon's successes and challenges, we can build a future where codetermination empowers workers and creates a more balanced economic landscape. Codetermination is a vital transitional step as we move toward a society where all people have an equal say in the management of resources and production. It ensures that even within the existing structure, the working class begins to take back control of the means of production, bringing the vision to life. This manifesto is a call to action for all those who believe in the possibility of a better world. It is a vision for a society where the resources of the earth and the stars are shared by all.
Hello, you're through to Merriweather Security Consulting.
Equally, and where the well-being of the collective is the guiding principle of governance.
Got it.
It is a call to reject the systems of greed, exploitation, and inequality that have dominated human history, and to build something new, something just. This vision can only be realized through the collective effort of humanity. It requires individuals to step up and take responsibility for their communities, their workplaces, and their planet. It calls for a shift in consciousness, away from the pursuit of personal wealth and power and toward the creation of a society where everyone can thrive. Steps to begin the transition. Advocate for non-partisan leadership. Push for reforms that dismantle the partisan structures that dominate modern governance. Advocate for a non-partisan Speaker of the House and committee chairs, ensuring that leadership is focused on the common good, not party loyalty. Implement the issues elevation system. Organize local and national efforts to create the issues elevation system within existing political structures. Start by building support at the community level, and elevate those concerns to state and national platforms. Push for codetermination in workplaces. Support efforts to introduce codetermination in workplaces. Giving workers a voice in the governance of their industry. This step is crucial for shifting power away from corporate elites and toward the working class. Nationalize natural resources. Advocate for the nationalization of natural resources, ensuring that they are managed for the benefit of all, not for private profit. This includes not only the resources of the earth, but also those found in space. Educate and build awareness. Spread the word about the replicator technology and the potential it holds for breaking the cycle of scarcity and exploitation. Educate others on the importance of gradual, strategic implementation, keeping the full potential of this technology hidden until the time is right. Resist authoritarianism in all forms. Remain vigilant against the rise of authoritarian figures who would seek to co-opt this movement for their own gain. Ensure that all leadership remains accountable and that power is always distributed across the collective. This is our moment. The time for change is now. We stand on the brink of a new era, one where technology, human ingenuity, and the principles of equality can create a society free from the chains of greed and exploitation. But this future will not build itself. It requires the courage and determination of all those who believe in a better world. This is not just a manifesto. It is a call to action. It is an invitation to join in the creation of a new society, where power is shared, resources are abundant, and the well-being of all is the guiding principle. Together, we can build a future where freedom, equality, and justice are not just ideals, but realities, connecting to foundational values. This manifesto is rooted in the fundamental values upon which just societies are built. We echo the words of the Declaration of Independence, which proclaims that all are created equal and endowed with unalienable rights, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We believe that these rights must be protected, not undermined, by the very governments instituted to secure them. We must not have our unalienable rights alienated by those in power. This manifesto is a call to reclaim those rights, to build a society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, and to create a future that honors the inherent dignity and worth of every human being. The Replicator, a secret to be unveiled. At the heart of this new society lies a revolutionary concept, one that, if revealed too soon, could be co-opted by the very forces it seeks to undermine. This is the concept of the Replicator, a metaphor for the advanced technology and artificial intelligence that will one day allow us to produce resources, goods, and services with little to no human labor. The Replicator represents the culmination of human ingenuity and the key to breaking the cycle of scarcity and exploitation. Abundance without exploitation. The Replicator, whether it takes the form of advanced AI-driven automation, resource production, or technology that makes energy and materials universally accessible, will create a world of abundance. In this world, people will no longer have to fight for limited resources. Greed will lose its power. As the very foundation of capitalism, scarcity will be rendered obsolete. With Replicator technology, people can have their basic needs met at little to no cost. Food, energy, clothing, shelter, everything essential to life will be produced without human labor, reducing the need for exploitative systems. As the Replicator spreads across society, the motivation for competition, hoarding, and greed will disappear, paving the way for a world where people can focus on creativity, self-fulfillment, and communal well-being. Why the Replicator must remain secret. However, the full potential of the Replicator must remain hidden from the capitalists who currently hold power. If they understood its true capabilities, they would either seek to control it for their own ends or destroy it to preserve the scarcity that fuels their wealth and power. Therefore, the Replicator must be introduced gradually, its benefits revealed slowly and strategically. At first, it will appear as an improvement in automation, technology that enhances productivity and economic growth. The capitalists will embrace it, not realizing that it is slowly undermining the very system they depend on. Only when the time is right, when the system has become irreversibly dependent on this technology, will the full nature of the Replicator be revealed. By then, the world will have changed, and the forces of greed will find themselves obsolete in a society that no longer needs them. This is how modern technology could organically fulfill Marx's dream. Marx was limited by the material conditions of his time, and much of his analysis was based on the scarcity-driven capitalist system. However, advanced automation, and the potential for resource abundance through space mining. We're moving toward a world that Marx couldn't have fully envisioned. Here's how these technologies could transition us toward a classless, stateless society. AI and automation as the replicator. In a world where AI and automation can produce goods and services with minimal human input. The traditional concept of labor as the primary means of production might become obsolete. If people could ask and receive anything they need, whether it's material goods, services, or even knowledge, the motivation for hoarding wealth or exploiting labor could diminish. This abundance would weaken the capitalist foundation built on scarcity and competition. Marx predicted that communism would arise when the means of production were so advanced that scarcity was no longer an issue. In a world where AI functions like a replicator, this could indeed be the case. Removal of greed is a driving force. Marx believed that capitalism thrived on greed and accumulation. However, in a system where AI and automation creates abundance, there would be little need for the kind of economic competition that leads to exploitation. If everyone had access to what they needed, without the fear of scarcity, the hierarchical structures that exist to control resources might naturally dissolve. This abundance-based economy could allow for a classless society to emerge organically, as wealth disparity would no longer be a factor, without the need for hoarding or competition for resources. The very concept of class could fade away. Space mining and unlimited resources. The prospect of mining asteroids or other celestial bodies and resources opens up the possibility of an abundance of raw materials. If the raw resources that underpin the global economy become effectively unlimited, it could further break down capitalist power structures that rely on control over scarce resources. This could lead to a shift where ownership of natural resources, whether on Earth or in space, is seen as illogical, aligning with the idea of nationalizing all natural resources. If resources are abundant and accessible, the concept of private ownership loses its value. Transition to a stateless society. Marx envisioned the state as an instrument of class domination, which would wither away once the class system was abolished. In a society where AI and advanced technologies handle the complexities of resource distribution, governance could become decentralized. People would have less need for a strong centralized state, and decision-making could shift to local, democratic structures. This system, with its emphasis on grassroots prioritization of issues, could serve as a transitional model. As technology advances, the need for a large state apparatus would decrease, making the shift to a stateless society. The issues elevation system, a bottom-up democracy, to ensure that the concerns of everyday people are heard. We propose the issues elevation system, a bottom-up approach to identifying and addressing the most pressing issues faced by the common folk. This system guarantees that governance is responsive to the real needs of the population and that no issue is ignored simply because it doesn't align with the priorities of the elite. How it works: local submission, party members, and citizens submit their issues through forms, either online or at physical locations, tied to a unique identifier to ensure authenticity and prevent manipulation. County-level review. Local party chapters and councils review the submitted issues, grouping them by type and prioritizing those that receive the most attention. The top 10 issues from each county are elevated to the state level. State-level review. State party chapters repeat the process, identifying the most critical issues and sending the top 10 concerns from the state level to the national stage. National level prioritization. The top 10 issues submitted from the states are elevated as the primary national issues and forms the focus of the party's platform and policy agenda. Transparency and feedback. Throughout this process, party members and citizens are kept informed of the progress of their submitted issues. Every step of the way, they can see how their concerns are being addressed, ensuring that the system remains transparent and accountable. This feedback loop is essential in maintaining trust and preventing the system from being co-opted by special interests. Proportional representation. The issues elevation system operates on a percentage-based prioritization. This ensures that smaller communities, where populations may be fewer, have their concerns heard and given proportional weight. No one group is allowed to dominate simply by virtue of size. And every voice has a chance to be elevated, making this system fair and representative of the whole society. Proposal. The issues elevation system. 1. Introduction. The basic concept. The issues elevation system is designed to ensure that the common concerns of everyday party members are heard, prioritized, and addressed in a structured and transparent way. Through this system, party members submit their concerns, which are then systematically elevated from the local level to the national level based on the volume of submissions. By introducing a direct line of communication from members to party leaders, the system aims to align the party's platform with the issues that matter most to its base. How it works. Step 1. Local submission. Party members submit issues forms either online or at designated physical locations. Each member's submission is tied to their unique, serialized party ID to ensure security and prevent manipulation. Step 2. County-level review. Local party chapters review submissions and stack identical issues together. The top 10 issues with the most duplicates are prioritized and elevated to the state level. Step 3. State-level review. State party chapters repeat the process, identifying the top 10 issues from each county. These issues are again stacked, and the top 10 state-level concerns are elevated to the national level. Step 4. National level prioritization. At the national level, the top 10 most common issues submitted by the state chapters are prioritized as the primary national issues for party attention and campaigning. This process ensures that issues with widespread support are automatically prioritized without bias and that local concerns get addressed at the most appropriate level, whether local, state, or national. 2. The benefits of the system. 1. Grassroots engagement. The system empowers the party's base by giving every member a voice in the decision-making process, rather than relying solely on polling data or media narratives. The party gets direct feedback from members on the ground. 2. Strengthened party base connection. Members who submit issues will feel a sense of ownership and pride, knowing that their concerns are being heard and acted upon. This connection can strengthen voter loyalty and engagement, increasing turnout and participation in campaigns. 3. Proportional representation of all communities. By using population-based thresholds, the system ensures that even smaller towns and communities are heard. The percentage-based prioritization prevents larger urban areas from dominating the conversation and gives voice to underrepresented regions. 4. Transparency and trust. Regular feedback and updates on the status of elevated issues create a sense of transparency. Party members will see firsthand how their concerns are being addressed, building trust between the party and its base. 5. flexibility and adaptability.
You okay?
The quarterly collection cycles ensure that the party
No,
remains
it
responsive
is nice to
to
hear from
emerging
you.
issues.
It's just me and my man fighting.
This adaptability could be especially important in rapidly evolving political climates, ensuring the party stays aligned with voter concerns. 3. Addressing potential concerns. 1. Influence of donors and lobbyists. Concern. Party elites might fear that elevating grassroots concerns could undermine the influence of established donors or lobbyists. Response. While the system prioritizes grassroots issues, it does not eliminate the need for expert advice or fundraising. Instead, it complements the party's existing efforts by ensuring that the platform aligns with voter priorities, strengthening the party's overall credibility and appeal. This alignment can even make fundraising easier by demonstrating that the party truly reflects the people's voice. 2. Complexity of implementation. Concern. Introducing a new system may be seen as overly complex or bureaucratic. Response. The issue's elevation system is designed with simplicity in mind. Leveraging existing party structures.
Oh shit, the cavalry on the way, homie. This fool won't even know what hit.
National levels. Technology can streamline submissions and reviews, making implementation cost-effective. Furthermore, the party can start with a pilot program to test and refine the system before fully rolling it out.
Sup, homie?
3.
Job done. They gonna be pissed at your ass now. You better watch your back.
With so many issues elevated, the party may worry about being overwhelmed with too many priorities. Response. The system is designed to limit the number of issues elevated at each level to the top 10. While counties or states may have numerous concerns, only the most critical and widely supported issues will make it to the national level. This ensures that the party's agenda remains focused and manageable. 4. Data sufficiency. Concern. Party leadership may believe they already have enough data to guide their platforms. Response. While polling and analytics are valuable tools, they don't capture the full range of
Meriwether Security Consulting.
concerns.
How can I help?
The issue's elevation system is not meant to replace existing data, but to complement
That shouldn't
it
be
by
a problem.
providing real, on-the-ground feedback from voters. This ensures that no issue is overlooked or misinterpreted. 4. Integrating the system into campaign efforts. The issue's elevation system can seamlessly integrate into the party's campaign strategy. Candidates and party officials can use the system to highlight their connection with voters by addressing issues that have risen to the national level through member submissions. For example, thanks to the feedback of our members, we've identified key issues that matter most to you. Our campaign will focus on tackling these top concerns because they come directly from the people. This narrative creates a feedback loop between voters and the party, allowing for more targeted and resonant campaigning, especially in battleground districts where engagement is critical. 5. Conclusion. Why this matters. At its core, the issue's elevation system is about bringing the party back to the people. It ensures that everyday concerns, from the smallest towns to the largest cities, are heard and addressed by creating a direct and transparent line of communication between members and leadership. The party can stay agile, responsive, and truly representative of its base. This system can restore faith in the party's ability to listen and act, making it more attuned to real-world issues while reducing the noise of partisanship and special interest manipulation. It is a step toward more participating political process by January 2024.
This route has civilian access.
Welcome to Mountain.
Joined up the day, he knew that was the thing to do. I went down, got myself recruited. Our loyalty could not be refuted. Our family history is filled with warriors true. In the Revolutionary War, trouble is new. We all held our hand. How can I not cry? Treason, money, power, or selfish reason. I'm an American born of immigrants. This land with open arms, my family befriended. I'll do what I can to defend her. My oath never ended. Never ended. True patriots fight our enemies inside and out. When death to serve, our hand goes up and we shout. For honor and country, we stand ready and true, defending the values that see us through. No wonder I am the way I am. From the time I was born, Dad was a Navy man. He went to sea a gunner sail in the ocean. When he got back home, Mom showed such devotion. Little brother, me and mother loved our father like no other. Honor, sacrifice, truth, and compassion. That was our dad, that was his fashion. That's our legacy, that's our passion. No more flags like fashion statements, while others bear the weight of their commitments. There's a difference between show and service. The truth reveals when pressure makes us nervous. Democracy isn't just a word we say, it's something that we live out every day. Standing guard of freedom's door, that's what we took our oath for. So when you see Old Glory wave, remember those who fought to save the principles we hold so dear. Keep your oath, stand strong, persevere. My oath never ended, and I'm still here. My bones by ossifying my liver. We sat all winter trying not to shiver. That's why we gathered to ossify our liver. Ossify, ossify, ossify our liver. That's why the winter don't make us shiver. Get ready, sister, jump to it, bro. Springtime's coming, so we got to go. Go to the garden and plant our seed. In a few months, we'll have all that we need. The warming sun, embrace that whisper. The darkness gives to light that caused us to shiver. Hold up my bones by ossifying my liver. Sat all winter trying not to shiver. That's why we gathered to ossify our liver. Ossify, ossify, ossify our liver. That's why the winter don't make us shiver.
to shiver. That's why we gather to ossify our liver. Ossify, ossify, ossify our liver. That's why the winter don't make us shiver. We shadow winter, trying not to shiver. That's why we gather to occupy our liver. Occupy, occupy, occupy our liver. That's why the winter don't make us shiver. New year, a comet with warming sun. Young folks embrace and whisper on. Life they caused us to shiver. Warmed up our bones, but it's defying my liver. New year, a comet with warming sun. Young folks embrace and whisper on. Darkness consumed life that caused us to shiver. Flying my liver. Trying not to live. That's why we gather to fight
Guess I'll go outside and be on the screen.
And this is that. I know when you go outside, you probably go on your pants. Oh, don't be brain dead like the monsters you are going to fight. What? You want to live forever, and now for a true story, your life not matched expectations. Don't be brain dead like the monsters you are going to hunt. What you want to live forever, and now for a tune about things in your life not matched expectations. For a tune about things in your life not matching expectations. You know, we encourage others to audience. I hear you while you're trying to do won't be impossible. And think about it. Let's listen to this song commemorating the death. I hear you.
Hey man, are you looking at me? Got an eye on my life like I'm on TV. Trying to pry, wanna die. Then get out and don't friggin' cry. I'm done with folks who think they're divine, acting so grand while they sip their wine. I used my imagination and saw the undead rich slobs when they got out of bed. Rich boy stumbles, rich boy falls, still thinks he's king of the ballroom halls. When he trips on his pride, the crowd will cheer. Turns out the emperor's got stains on his rear. All one strutting in a three-piece suit, slicked back hair and designer boots. Caught his stare, oh what a glare, but then I heard a rumble down there. When he farted, it sounded wet. It was running down his leg, I bet. If he thought he was better than me, I'll just wait till he gets drunk and goes for a pee. Boy pees down his leg. Everyone saw it, knocked him down a peg. Anytime anyone acts rude, just remember this guy with an attitude.